Say good morning, Ellie. And they're all going to get up now. I got to open this door because the Stanley Steamer guys are supposed to be here. And it's going to be a sunny day today. So I'm hoping we'll be able to see leaves a little bit better. The colors of them anyway. Because I'm still looking here on my camera and you really can't see too well. But like there's a lot of red in these maples across the street. Our maple here is getting red. I don't know if those leaves turn red or orange, but then my neighbors have a tree over there that's all red. And our elm is getting its orange leaves. And it's got leaves that have fallen on the ground. I showed that yesterday. And my grass, you could tell it needs to be cut. And there's a lot of traffic out there this morning because it's rush hour traffic. It's a little chilly outside right now, and I hate leaving the door open, but they're supposed to be pulling in here soon. So I got to turn this light off. And what are you girlies doing? So anyhow, I had to get these. I pulled out my Uggs slippers. These aren't like Uggs, the Uggs that you wear outside. These are like the slippers. And I was wearing those yesterday. I had to pull them out because my feet were freezing even though I wear socks. But I had them over there. And the chimney sweep is supposed to be here sometime this morning. And so anyhow, I got a little bit of cleaning I have to do. And I'll do all of that while they're upstairs cleaning the carpets. I got like some dusting that I have to do and some vacuuming down here. So I'll do that. And it's funny, look at Lacey. She's just staring at me with this camera. See, the other girlies, they already know what the camera is all about. Are you going to come on outside, Ellie? Come on. But Lacey, she doesn't know what the camera's all about yet. No. Come on, let's all go out. Go on, Ellie. Good girl. Ellie is putting on weight. She's really getting chunky. And the thing is, I had her at the vet. She's got like a little infection in her eye. And the vet was, kidding me again about, putting her on a diet and, getting her to lose some weight. And I told him she eats everything that they eat. But the thing about her is she's like compact. Her body length is not as long as the other ones. It's a little bit shorter. And because like when you put them, all their heads are even and you see like their body length, her body length is shorter. And I think that's why maybe, it just shows on her like that. But then my vet said, animals have metabolisms just like people do, and as some people's metabolisms are slow, sometimes that happens even with dogs. And he just thinks that her metabolism is a little bit on the slower, sluggish side compared to the other girlies, and that's why she holds the weight, because we're not feeding her extra. Everybody gets fed the same thing, even when we're giving like people food and stuff like that, like, little nibbles of it or whatever. We make sure everybody gets like the same. I got to get these dishes washed up. I got a little bit of dusting that I have to do. And I'm hoping that the chimney sweep was coming at 10 o'clock. I actually forgot to keep the sheet of paper that I had written down the time on, because as I was scheduling for like the wood, that was on there. Of course, they never showed up. I had some other appointment that I had written down on there. And as I was, getting through those days, I threw that sheet of paper away. Yesterday, look at that. That's almost like a picture right there. Adam brought home some of these donuts. They were white. They had some white ones. They had some orange ones. He got these from Walmart yesterday, and this pumpkin roll, but those donuts, there's one left. I think there was there's 12. There was a dozen in there. And those donuts, they must have just made them, seriously, because they weren't warm, but they were kind of warm, almost room temperature. And it had to have been like cool enough to put the glaze on, to keep the glaze on the donuts. But they were so fresh. You know when you've eaten a brand new fresh donut, like it's just come out from the fryer, because donuts are fried, most of them anyway. But you know, and it just has that fluffy, real soft, real fresh flavor. That's what these were so good. We devoured them, except for the last one there. So what I'm going to do here now, while I'm still waiting for these people, is just tidy up, put things away. I'm not having to really go outside at night with the girlies. I was going out only because of Lacey, you know, her being new to this family, and you know, it's a new whole training thing about going outside, going to the bathroom. I mean, she was already housebroken, but it's a new yard, you know, and when the other ones were running out to the yard, and I didn't want her to think that, oh, we're getting up, so it's playtime, you know, everybody had to go to the bathroom. So I was walking out there with them. And back over in there too. Let's see if I can do this without it getting blurry. A little bit there, and then over there. And then outside of my window, here's one of our holly trees, and you can see the red berries on them already. My curtains, the shadows getting on the windows, but there's that. And then my big pile up of all the dog beds and the carpet. Let's see. And then I'll show you outside my office window. Let's see, all my flip-flops, I put them up there. I could put them in here. I should have room. There we go. And this carpet, I'm going to leave this one down here because the desk is on it. It almost takes two people, someone to lift the desk and then pull the carpet out. But then I started thinking, this is covering the main part of the walkway here, so I'm just going to have them clean that. And then, you know, all the rest of this here. And I got the dog's dish up there. I need to do some cleaning up here in my office. But see our Japanese poplar tree right there. And looking through this camera, you can't see it the way that we see it here. I mean, those leaves are really red. I mean, they're just kind of looking red on the camera. And then my neighbors have a burning bush over there that the leaves are turning red on that. And then there's color back down in through there. If I go to the orchard today, and then back over there too, I'll be sure to go down that way, and you can see the colors on the trees. So I'm just tidying up in here. I did some dusting already in here, and then that's my mat that goes down here. The cat's gonna freak out. I'm gonna have to move her somewhere. And so yeah, they're gonna clean in there. They're cleaning all in here, all down the hallway here, down all in here, and then the stairs and the stairs. And all of that is $184 to do that. I wanted to get this room and that room cleaned, but like I said, I already used my carpet cleaner on it. So I mean, if the carpets are cleaned, it's just not deep cleaned with the steam cleaning. But I wasn't going to pay Another $100 on top of it. So anyway, these guys will just get here. They called me. What time is it? Okay, it's 9:12. Seriously, they called me at 8:00, I think it was 8:08, something like that. They called and they said, our crew's on its way over there. Be expecting them within 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, here we are an hour later, and they're still not here. Oh well, I guess I'll just have some coffee while I'm waiting for them. Okay, so they just finished cleaning my stairs, and of course everything's wet. I had to go get the dogs. I gotta tell you about this front staircase here in a second. I had to put my dogs up because the one guy's afraid of dogs, and I'm understanding to that. Come on. Come on. Good girls. Good girls. They're checking it out. They're smelling. They know. So, here's my carpets. I have to say, you know, they're nice and refreshed and everything's nice. I gotta tell you about this carpet. Look at Kelsey hiding in the corner there. So anyway, let's get back to this carpet here. And this is just one of those like cheaper area rugs. It's not like it's a wool area rug. I'm really hot and sweaty too. I'm gonna have to pull my hair back. But I know with the wool area rugs, you have to clean those in a certain way because it's wool. And I understand they, you know, charge extra and they charge quite a bit of money to clean area rugs. So this isn't one of those rugs, right? So when I brought the guy in here and I said, you know, so you'll have this here, I said, if you could just clean this rug as if you were cleaning the carpets, that'll be fine. And the guy was like, no. He says when we do area rugs, I think he said it was either $12 or $15 a square foot for the rug. And he's wanting to charge that extra. I said, no. I said, that is a cheap area rug. I said, forget it. I said, if you're going to have to clean just the carpets and all that, I said, then you're going to have to get the other guy to lift up the desk, and then you pull the rug out, roll it up, and throw it on the couch over here. Because they will move stuff as, you know, if they have to. You know, it was just our responsibility to get like the major things up, like how I put everything on the bed. But I couldn't do this because it takes somebody to lift that desk and somebody to pull the rug out. So I'm only one person. So anyway, when I said that, then the guy goes, no, we can just clean over it. So you see, you got to watch people because they're very shady and they try to get you for more money. And let me even further prove that to you. So anyhow, the special that they were running was $99 for 2 rooms. This room and that room, that's the $99. I told them I had the hallway and the stairs, like I've mentioned previously, right? So anyway, the guy tells me, here, let me leave this on. The guy tells me when we get over there to the staircase, he's looking straight down. He goes, oh no, we only have you down for 1 set of stairs. I said, no, you had me down for 20 steps because I know when I've called carpet cleaners in the past, including Stanley Steamer, when you tell them a staircase, they want to know how many steps because they charge you by the step. I think it's like $2 or $3 a step. Okay? So, unless it's more now, but that's what it used to be. So they charge you by the step. So I told the lady, I said I have 20 stairs. And I even think I told her how my staircase is broken up. I said I have a set of stairs that go straight down, and then I have the front staircase. Okay, this is the person you're talking to over the phone, making up the work order, right? So then the guy gets over there at the end of the stairs, and he was telling me, oh no. He says if I have to do that front staircase, it's $28 extra. And I was like, forget it. See, Stanley Steamer did this to me the last time. They didn't clean my front staircase. I just said, forget it. I have a carpet cleaner. I'll clean it myself. They did that to me the last time, and I think that's the reason why. Because I think that they're seeing it as a separate staircase, and it's like, No, because I explained everything to the girl on the phone. And I told that to the guy about like 3 different times. So finally, I'm down in the kitchen doing, some things. He comes walking by, and he looks at me. He goes, "You know what? I can do that front staircase for you for no extra charge," with a little wink. And I was just like, "Oh, okay, good, thank you." And I'm thinking to myself, forget it. I don't know who you think you're trying to weasel around here, but I'm not a dummy. I know how it's worked, and they charge by the steps. I told them 20 steps. You were trying to get another $28 from me. That's what he was trying to do. Here's the other thing. When you call carpet cleaners, and a lot of these companies, even Stanley Steamer, they will ask you, and they asked me, do you want the, whatever the thing is called that they put into the carpet for the enzymes for, like if you have pets and that, she asked if I wanted it. I said no. She said, and then they asked you, do you want Scotch Guard? I said no. Then the guy is here, and then they try to sell it to you anyway, even though you already told them no. It's already on the work order, no. And so I just asked the guy, just out of curiosity. I said, okay, so you want to give me the enzyme thing for the dogs. And I said, so how much are you going to charge? He says, for the area that we're doing, it'll be $75. I said, no, because my dogs don't smell. I keep them bathed and we're fine. My house doesn't smell. And he goes, okay, it's your choice. I said, yeah, no. I have other things I got to do. I'm not going to spend $75. So then he hits me up with the Scotch Guard thing, doing the same thing. So I just played the game with him, and I just said, so out of curiosity, how much would it be for the Scotch Guard? And he says, again, same thing, for this area, $75. And so, what are you girlies doing? They need to go outside, because they've been cooped up in Adam's room. Lucy, stop. So, anyway, I told him again, I said, no, forget it. I said, so what you're trying to do, I said, I've already told you, I'm already paying a whole lot of money for just a small little area really that you're doing. And I said, and you're trying to tack on another $150 for it. No. So anyway, girlies, we're going to go outside. I got to pull my hair back. I'm really hot. Okay, so it's just been a very interesting morning. Very comical morning. See, I don't know. I used to be one of those people that, you're embarrassed to speak up, and so therefore you let people walk on you, take advantage of you or whatever. And I learned a long time ago, hold up, I gotta open this window. I learned a long time ago, for your own peace of mind, it's best to just speak up. It is. It's just better to tell people the way that you feel. Just like that guy, he's trying to tell me about, that the front stairs were not included. And it's like, yes, it was. And, again, about the whole thing, they try to sell you on stuff. And after you had already told the people in the beginning, no. Where's my phone? Okay, I don't know where it is. Let me answer this one. Hello? Good, how are you? Good, great. Yeah, what time? Okay, sure. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do. It's 6:23:55. All right. Okay, thanks. All right. Bye. Oh, here's my phone. So that was the tractor people, and I was going to tell you about them next. So while the guys were cleaning the carpets, I decided to call. Come on, hurry up. I decided to call about the tractor. Hurry! I called the tractor people first, and they said the reason why we didn't get our tractor back earlier in the week was because the mechanic that was working on it, there was a death in his family. I understand that. You know what? And I'm very sorry about that, And I even said, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But the thing is, where is the courtesy phone call. This is one thing that I have noticed in PA since we've lived here. I mean, we've lived in several different states, but I noticed in PA that you can call about things, ask them to call you back, you know, you want to get work done or whatever, and if people are, say, like they're just too busy or whatever, I mean, they just don't even call you back. I mean, they just don't even return a phone call. Other states that we've lived in, people will call you, and if they're too busy, like they can't, you know, squeeze you in, they'll say, listen, we won't be able to do it right now, but because we got a lot of work, blah, blah, blah. If you can wait 6 weeks, or if you can wait, you know, a couple months or whatever, we can get to it. And then that way they give you an option, because some people might want to just go ahead and say, okay, I can wait. Anyway, but yeah, see, they have a receptionist girl there. You see what I'm saying? She's the one that takes the phone calls. She's the one that schedules things. So why couldn't she call the people whose snow blowers, tractors, whatever, are in the shop being repaired that couldn't, you know, get done because of the guy, you know, being out? You see what I'm saying? All she had to have done earlier in the week was call and say, hey, listen, we told you your tractor would be back Monday or Tuesday, but unfortunately, one of our guys, that there was a death in the family, blah, 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 and then that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, here we've had to wait all week. You told us Monday, Tuesday at the latest. Here it is Friday. And so, well, they're now just bringing it. So that was one thing. Then I called Dennis. And again, the voicemail thing came on. And I said to him, well, I said to the voicemail, I should say. I said, hi, it's Sandy. I said, I was wondering if you guys are still going to bring us some wood, because you were supposed to have been here on the 17th. And then Dennis picked up the phone, and oh, Sandy, oh, we're so sorry. Yeah, I had a lot of work I had to get done. I had some big work orders, because he's a tree service guy. Not only does, see, the wood that he gets for the firewood is because he cuts down trees, you know, like he's a tree service guy. And so that's where he gets all his wood from. So he was like, yeah, you know, and I was going to, wanted to bring it to you this week and everything, but, you know, we had all that rain. I couldn't get it to you. And I'm, you know, just being nice to him on the phone, because, you know, we like Dennis and everything. But I'm thinking to myself, Dennis, you were supposed to have had it here last Friday, the 17th. All that week, it did not rain at all. It was dry as a bone. It only rained this week. So, you know, but again, if, you know, and that's the thing. I understand. You got a big order of trees you had to go cut down or whatever. Okay. You know, a person can be understanding. They're a little bit more understanding if you just give a courtesy phone call. All you had to do is just call, hey, Sandy, we're supposed to get that wood to you this weekend. I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm backed up. I got a lot of, you know, orders I got to fill, you know, cutting down trees and that, but I'll try to get it to you the next weekend. And if we run into rain, you know, we'll try to do it the next week, you know, and squeeze in a time and give a courtesy phone call. But I'll tell you, when we lived in Ohio, when we lived in Virginia, and even when we lived in Illinois, you got courtesy phone calls when people, you know, couldn't show up at your house. But it's like here in PA, forget it. And I've even had some of my neighbors even tell me, you know, that they go, oh yeah, that's real common in PA. And, you know, they won't call you back or anything. And a lot of women get mad, especially the women that are working moms, that they're, you know, working outside of the house. And they have to take like a day off of work, like use a vacation day or something like that. And then they wait, and then people don't show up. I'm going to go downstairs to the basement. You want to come down with me? Okay. I need to get the vacuum cleaner down here. I haven't vacuumed down here in a while either. Nobody really comes down here except, nobody ever comes down here really except for Adam. Adam, he does all his weights. See them on the floor there? And Joe and Melissa, they had spent the night a few weeks ago. I need to straighten this up. Adam's got to organize this a bit better. I had to bring that down here. Somebody was playing pool. Seeing they got pool things on the floor. And my bar area, I've got stuff on there that I've got to situate that, because I usually store things over here. Now that is a heater. Who uses that heater? Is that a heater we keep down here? I can't remember. And like that's my cat carrier. I can put that away. That juicer steamer. Like I just came and just put things over here. There's things over here that I can reorganize all of that. And Adam's whole weight thing used to be over in this area, but he didn't like it. He said the walls were bothering him. It was more open over here. So he's got to organize this stuff. He's supposed to have a rack. I don't know what happened to it, but he had a rack that held all of his weights. Maybe what he needs to do is he needs to buy one if he doesn't have one anymore. And then he needs to move all of this out of the way, because all the furniture and stuff that I'll be bringing downstairs, I'm just going to go ahead and put what I can over there. And I have like my bins. So like all my knickknacks and things that I have upstairs now, I put some of those in some of the boxes that I'll take to storage, that my Christmas stuff comes out of. You know what I'm saying? So that way, when I take it back upstairs, I just open it and everything's there. But there's like one or two that I put like my fragile things in, that I don't want it to get smashed or broken. And I like put bubble wrap in there and everything. And that's what I need to put over there. Spider webs, again, through the house. The spiders, they're coming and making their webs. Like, see, here's one right there. And down here in our basement, I spray down here. I have like that, what is it, Ortho Home Guard or whatever it is to, you know, kill bugs and everything. And I haven't been down here working out on my treadmill in a while. Last time I was here, there was a cobweb. They must have got that down. Melissa was on here when she was trying to go in labor with Alex. Remember? I think I did a video on that. She was coming down here to the treadmill. So, after next week, and I have all my Christmas cards made out and so forth, and then I start my Christmas decorating after that's done and over with. Hopefully, I'll have the time now that I can come down here and get on the treadmill myself. So, I cleared out a whole big area over in here. There's like, doesn't show up on camera, a big area, but it's a big area, big walkway area over there, because I think I showed this last Christmas after I put everything away. All of this, 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 to here's the sleigh, the wreaths on top of here. I think in that bag there are some more wreaths, and all of that, all the way over. This, all of this is Christmas. And there's more in the shed. And I showed that last year as I was bringing stuff out of the shed, Adam and I. And I showed all that stuff that we have. So, usually what I do is we're trying to get through things. You know, we have to have a big area cleared here so that, you know, we can slide things over. Yep, this will be next weekend. So, all of this is straightened out. And there's Lucy Goosey. So, anyway, I got that bed back together, except that pillow over there needs a pillowcase. I don't know what happened to that. And this, like I said, Adam's going to have to do something with all of this later, even if he temporarily puts things on the pool table for now. And, see, because, like, look at all this. I just stepped on that. But I got all of that clean and organized. I didn't dust over there. I dusted, I got cobwebs down and everything. So, oh, and I sprayed for spiders. You know, because it's a basement. Even though when your basement is finished, you still have to, you know, spray for spiders and that. Because, well, look at, we get spiders upstairs too, right? They're everywhere. So, anyway, I'm going to dust over there. And then I have a pile up on my steps over here of things I gotta take upstairs. So I gotta carry all that up. So let me finish dusting. And then Mommy will go upstairs, loosey goosey, because I know you want me to come up there. So we're done down in the basement. Before I went down there, I cleaned off that glass door and the patio door over there. And I cleaned my bathroom. So that's one bathroom cleaned. I've got to go upstairs now and start working on the other two bathrooms. I usually do it on Saturday. But tomorrow I've got grocery shopping to do, and then since I'm not going to make it to the orchard today because my daughter wanted to go, I told her, I said, let's just go tomorrow because it's already almost 1 o'clock. The tractor guy still hasn't come yet, and the chimney sweep hasn't come yet. So I cut the grass, and I just cleared off the leaves off of the deck. And what was very nice, speaking about courtesy phone calls, so the chimney sweep guys, they were late, and they called me. They gave me a courtesy call to say that they were running late, and that's the way that it's supposed to work. So anyway, grass is cut. My pine needles didn't get chopped up too much. Either it's going to take several mow overs for that, or I'm just going to have to get out here and rake them. One thing I noticed when I was cleaning the grass off of the tractor, and it's all over my glasses too. I got to go get a shower. But anyway, there was a lot of stuff that was wet over like where the oil is, and they were told to fix that oil leak. So I don't know. When Harry comes home today, he's going to have to go look at that. So anyway, everything is done now. So tomorrow morning, I got to go shopping, and I have to go to the apple orchard for hopefully the last time this season, and that will be what I'm doing tomorrow. So I'll be kind of busy doing that. And that guy doesn't want to stay. I don't know why. Okay. Ellie, Lucy, come on, let's go in. So, we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Girlies, let's go in. Come on.